Fine. So in the last lecture, we discussed about some basic command of Linux. So let me share my screen. So the first command that we discussed, we called it as a pwd, which is my present working directory. So if I want to know that where I am currently, or like what is my current location, that time we are using this pwd command. Let me show you this practically only. So let's see. So I'll just open this, login with Oracle. So I'll open terminal and see. So if I want to know that where I am right now, I'll see pwd. So pwd is the command which will tell me that currently I am inside the desktop location. If I want to know that what all files are available under the desktop location, so I'll say ls-lrt. So I can see that these many files, these many directories are available. So you may have a questions like, how can I tell that okay, this is a directory or this is a folder or this is a file. So when I say a directory, it means it is a folder. Okay, so if you want to know that whether it is a directory or file, you can just check it here on your left hand side. If you see D there, so it means this is a directory. Let's say I take an example of, like, you can see all are directory only. Directory means this is a folder, you can go inside that folder. Okay, these are all directories are there. But let's take an example. I created one file. Just let me show you one file. So there is a command called touch. Touch is a command to create a file. When you want to create an empty file, na, that time we use the command like touch abc.txt. So when I say touch abc.txt ls-lrt, I can see there is a file called abc.txt got created. But if you see here, there is no D mentioned there. It is a dash. It means it is a file. So you cannot do cd on abc.txt. If you want to go inside that file, you cannot do cd command. It will give me error message, not a directory. It's not a directory, na? It is a file. So you cannot go inside the directory. You cannot go inside the file. You need to open a file. So for that we have a separate commands are there. So if someone is asking you in the interview or just for your information, how to check whether it is a directory or file, on your left hand side you can see that. Again, I know that you can check by using the by using this color combination also, but these color combinations are not standard. If you use different software, like let's say you use putty software or mobex term, these color combinations are not like blue color will be a directories and all. Okay, so what I mean to say here, whenever you want to know that whether I'm having a directory or a file, you can check it from here. Okay, so let's take an example. I want to create empty file. So you can use touch command and your file name. Let's say my file name is file1. So if I do ls-lrt now, you can see here D is mentioned here for data, but this one is blank here. See, you can see this one is blank. It means it is a file. So you cannot use cd command on your file. You cannot use cd command on your file. Let's say I use the command like mkdir test.txt. What do you think? ls-lrt. When I say test.txt, it's a directory. Even though I have given an extension, normally in Linux operating system there will not be any extensions and all. Okay, there will not be any extension. So that's how it works. Able to understand everyone? Say yes, say no. Everyone able to
Yes.
understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let's take an example, one more command. Okay, now see here, let me clear the screen. So I'll tell you few more commands. Okay, I'll tell you few more commands. Just take an example. I want to create a file. What I want to do, I want to create a file. So I told you that if I want to create a file, we have touch command is there. Okay, I told you that we have a touch command is there. But let's do one thing. I want to create a file. So whenever you want to create a file, or you want to edit a file, For that you need one editor. What you need? You need editor. Editor means, if I take the example in Windows, we have an editor called Notepad, Notepad plus plus. All these editors are available, right? Similar way, if you want to create a file or edit a file, you need some editor. That editor we call it as a VI editor. What editor? We call it as a VI editor. So let me tell you one example. If I say vim abc.txt, enter. Vim is not available, fine. So when I try to use the command like vim abc.txt, I got the error message saying that command vim not found. What I mean to say here, let me tell you. Now by default this vi editor is not available under Ubuntu operating system. But if you use other operating system like Red Hat or any Oracle Linux, by default this VI editor will be there. What is the purpose of VI editor? The main purpose of VI editor is to create a new file. If you want to create a new file or you want to edit a file, in that case we use this VI editor. What is the purpose of VI editor? If you want to create a file or you want to edit a file, in that case we use this VI editor. But as I said earlier, this VI editor is not available by default. So what you need to do, you need to install that VI editor. How to install? Let me tell you. So if you want to install VI editor, there is a command called apt install and package name. So this is called package name. So whenever you want to install any new software, if I want to tell you in a very layman word, whenever you want to install any new software, that time we need to install the package. How to install the package? By using the command called apt install and package name. But normal users like Learnomate cannot install the package. For that you need to log in with root user. So if someone is asking that who is the most powerful user in your Linux operating system, then I would say it is a root. In our Linux operating system, root is the most powerful person. He can start the server, he can stop the server, he can do everything. Who can do that? Root is the user. He can start, stop, he can do everything. But normal user cannot do that. apt install vim. apt install vim is the way you can install the package. But if you want to install the package, what you need? You need internet. How to get the internet under your Ubuntu operating system? By using an adapter called bridge adapter. I'll show you this practically, don't worry about that. Let me repeat it one more time from the beginning. I told you one thing, that I want to create a file. For that I need a package called vim package. Who can install this vim package? By using the root user you can install the package. What is the command to install the package? apt install and package name. This is the way I can install the package. But if I want to install the package, what I need internet, because this package will be downloaded from internet only. How can I get the internet under Ubuntu machine? By using a adapter, we called it as a bridge adapter. This is the way you can get it. Let me show you how to do that. So first of all, who is my current user? You can see on my left hand side, my current user is Learnomate user. He is my current user. How to log in with root user? There is simple command like sudo su hyphen, press enter. You need to provide the password of Learnomate user. The password of Learnomate user is Oracle. Done. You can see on my left hand side that currently I got logged in with root user. See, earlier I was logged in with Learnomate user. Now I got logged in with root user. What I want to do, I want to install the package. So I'll say apt install and package name. Package name is vim. When I press enter, it is asking me, do you want to continue? I'll say yes and enter. Now my package installation is in progress. You can see my package installation is in progress. So it is installing my package. Slowly it is installing my package. Okay. So this is the way you can install the package. If I go here, click on the settings. Did I use that adapter? Network. I use this NAT adapter. that is the reason it is working. Even you can use bridge adapter, any adapter is fine. Okay, since I use NAT adapter, it is also working. Now how to create a file? How to create a file? I want to create a file, so I'll create a file under my Learnomet desktop, not here. I don't want to create a file here. I don't want to create a file under root. I want to create my Learnomet desktop, so I'll go to the Learnomet desktop, cd/home/Learnomet/desktop. I'm going inside this location. Then I'll say vi. What I want to do, I want to create a file with the name txt, abc.txt. Press enter. Then I can create a file here. I am good, and let me save the file. Don't worry how to save the file and all. So if you go to my desktop location, my Learnomet desktop, see here, there is a file got created with the name abc.txt, and if I open it, you can see I am good, which I mentioned there. Let me repeat it one more time what we have done. So first of all, let me close this. Close terminal, right click, open. You can see currently I have logged in with which user? What is my current user? Learnomet user. But Learnomet user, if he is trying to run the command like apt install vim, he will get the error message like, what is the error message he is getting? Permission denied. It means Learnomet user cannot install the package. He cannot install the package. Who can install the package? Root user. How to log in with root user? Sudo su hyphen, and I'm entering the password of Oracle. You cannot see my password. I'm typing it. You cannot see it here. I have already typed it. Press enter, and I got logged in with a root user now. Now I'll copy the same command. Copy, right click, copy, paste, and I can run that command. When I'm running that command, I will get the error message saying that vim is already available because I have already installed now. Then what I want to do, I want to create a file. Which file? abc.txt. But where? I want to create it under Learnomet desktop. Am I inside the Learnomet desktop now? No, I'm not inside the Learnomet desktop. How to go? cd/home. Under that there is a Learnomet folder and there is a desktop folder. This is the location of my Learnomet desktop. Now I am inside the Learnomet desktop. Here I can say vi abc.txt, and I can create a file. After that, what are the commands are there related to the vi editor? I will explain that very well. Don't worry about that. But you just need to run all these commands on your terminal. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Can you guys try? Any question, guys? Any question?
Sir, why we use touch command
Touch
instead of
command
vi?
is to just create an empty file. But if I want to add something into that file, I need to use this vi editor. Let's say I want to create
Okay,
an empty file, so I can use that. But if I want to add something, I need to use vi editor. So normally in real-time production environment, we use vi editor only. Is it clear, everyone?
Hi, will you please let me know, once we open the VI editor, right, the ABC text, how can I enter the data inside it?
I'll discuss about that. Okay, that part I didn't discuss. I'll discuss about that. But till now, are you able to go inside this location, everyone? Let me know. Okay, fine. So let's do one thing. Okay, let's do one thing. Okay, so first of all, I don't want to create a file by using root user. I don't want to create a file by using root user. I will, since my package installation is completed, my package installation is completed na, I'll do exit. As soon as you do exit na, you will directly come to the Learnomet user. Okay, let me clear the screen. So what I mean to say, whenever, let's say you got logged in with Learnomet user, currently you got logged in with Learnomet user, but you want to switch to the which user? Root user. So you can use sudo su hyphen enter the password here, and you will get logged in with root user. Let's say from root I want to come back to the Learnomet user, then simply say exit and you will come back to the Learnomet user. Okay, that's pretty much simple. Now I am inside the desktop location. I am inside the desktop location here, right? Where is that? Here I am inside the desktop location. Now I want to see what all files are there. I can see there are two files are there, abc.txt and file. So in VI editor, there are two modes are there. There are two modes are there. In VI editor, there are two modes are there. One we called it as a insert mode, and another mode we called it as a command mode. What is that mode? Insert mode and command mode. What is the purpose of insert mode? The main purpose of insert mode, if you want to insert some content. Insert means, let's say I open a file. In that file I want to add something. I want to write something, right? So in that case I will use insert mode. So how to go inside the insert mode? By pressing I. Now let's say I have written something. I want to save a file. So if you want to save a file, you need to go inside the command mode. How to go? Escape. By using escape, you will go inside the command mode. How do I know whether I am inside the insert mode or command mode? If you see insert here in the bottom, na, it means you are inside the insert mode. So if you type anything, na, everything will be typed over here. But let's say I want to save the file, na, I'll say escape and this insert will go on. It will be gone. Now, what I want to do, by pressing I, I'll go inside the, by pressing I will go inside the insert mode, and by pressing escape, I'll go inside the command mode. So whenever I want to insert some content, okay, or let's say I want to update some content, that time I'll use insert mode. But let's say I want to save a file, I want to quit file, okay, I want to do some undo, I want to delete something. All these operations you can perform inside the command mode. I'll show you practically, don't worry about that. Now what I will do, where I'm right now, inside the desktop mode, okay, inside the desktop I'm there. So if I'm creating any file, that file will be created under desktop only. So first of all, let's create a new file, fresh new file. So I'll say vi. What is the file name? Let's say pqr.txt. I'm creating the file called pqr.txt. Press enter. So what it will do, if the file is not exist, remember my word, if the pqr.txt is not exist in the current location, it will create a file. It will create new file. So I'll press enter. You can see in the bottom it has mentioned that new. What does it mean? It means it has created new file. It has created new file. So if the file is not available in the current location, it will create new file. But what if the file is available? What if the file is available? It will open that file. It will open that file. Let me show you one more time. If I say vi abc.txt is already available. So if I say vi abc.txt, it has opened that file, and I want to close that file now. Now I'm creating new file vi pqr.txt. It has created new file. What you want to do? I want to insert something. How to go inside the insert mode? By pressing I. I'm pressing I now. You can see I'm going inside the insert mode. By pressing I, I'm going inside the insert mode. What do you want to insert? I'll say I am in Linux. First line. How to go inside the second line? Press enter. I am student at Learnomet. I think that I am done with my insert. I have done with my insert. What I want to do now? I want to save. What I want to do? I want to save. How to save? For that, I need to go inside the command mode. If I don't go inside the command mode, whatever I'm going to type, everything will be typed over here. I'll go inside the command mode by pressing escape, and see here the insert is gone from here. So I'm inside the command mode. How to save a file? :WQ is to save a file. Press enter. Now if I check the pqr.txt, it is there. See here pqr.txt. If I say vi pqr.txt, is it a new file now? Is it a new file? No, it's not a new file. It is an old file only. If I say press enter, and see here, the same file got opened here. If I want to save a file, again colon WQ, and it got saved. Again opening, I don't want to save now, I just want to quit, colon Q exclamation mark. Quit means I don't want to write anything, I just open it and don't save it. Press enter. So this is how it works. Let me repeat it one more time. I'll take one more example. If I want to create a file, so I'll say vi, what is the file name? File1.txt. This is a new file. Press enter. I want to go inside the insert mode because I want to write something. I'll press I am good. I want to save the file. I'll go inside the escape command mode, colon WQ to save a file. Let me repeat it one more time. The file got opened here. Let me close it, colon Q. So whenever you want to save a file, the command is colon WQ. Whenever you want to quit a file, colon Q exclamation mark. Undo and delete, I will discuss about that. If I want to go inside the insert mode, press I, command mode, press escape, and that's how it works. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Everyone, is it clear?
Yes.
Please try it, guys, and let me know once it is done. Please try this once. Let me know if you are able to do that. Just take a minute, try to see whether you are able to do that. Let me know once it is done. I'm assuming that you are inside the desktop location. Okay, you are inside the desktop location. First of all, inside the desktop location, create a folder, or I'll say directory. Create a directory inside the desktop. Okay, so inside the desktop, create a directory like opt app. Inside that, create a file like with the name oracle.txt. In that, you need to add two lines. Let's say line number 1, line number 2. Then save the file and then open the file. Will you be able to do that? Let me repeat it. I'm inside the desktop location. I'm inside the desktop location. In the desktop location, you need to create opt folder then app folder. Here you need to create a file with the name oracle.txt. In that file you need to add 2 lines, anything whatever you wish, and just save the file and open the file. Is it clear, everyone? Say yes, say no. Clear? Okay, please complete this. Okay, please complete this and let me know once it is done. Is it done? Okay, done now. Fine. So I'll show you this practically. This quite simple. What I said, you want to, first of all, you need to go inside the desktop location. Under desktop, you need to create OPT folder and app folder. OPT and app, right? So I'll show you. Let me clear. Fine, clear. Where I'm right now, I'm inside the desktop. So I'll say mkdir -p, which folder? OPT folder and app folder. Since I'm using -p, it will create both the folders within a single shot. Done. And that oracle.txt I need to create inside this app, right? So I'll say cd opt app. I'll go inside that location and then I will say oracle.txt. Clear? Then what is the first line? I am in Learnamate. Learnamate has 3 branches, let's say. Okay, I want to save it. How to save? Escape :wq, escape :wq, and save it. That's it. If you want to verify, see here, I am inside the desktop. In the desktop, which folder we have created? OPT. See here, OPT, double click. Then app, and there is this file oracle.txt. See, clear now everyone? Everyone able to understand? Quite simple, right? Right. I'll give you some small assignment. Take a picture and do it and send a screenshot to the group. Just take an assignment. What do you want to do? You want to create a folder structure like this: /home /oracle user1 app oracle product 19c.txt. This file you need to create, where in this path, okay, /home oracle, it's not in desktop, okay, remember that it is not in desktop. /home oracle user1 app oracle product 19c.txt. This file you need to create. Clear na? Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
मॉर्निंग ओरेकल, क्या बैच का नाम है आप लोग के? ओरेकल DBA. I have sent this screenshot to your group also. Close it and once you are done, send it to the group. Okay, so I'm stopping this meeting now. Okay, please complete this assignment, send a screenshot to the group. Okay, we will verify it, and in tomorrow's lecture we will continue about the VI editor in tomorrow's lecture. Okay, and slowly we are going. Okay, we are not in hurry. I don't want to cover much thing within a single day. Okay, so initially we will go like this only. Okay, any questions? No? All clear till now? Whatever we discuss? Are we going good, guys? Everyone? Are we going good? Able to understand everything? Okay, please make sure that you are doing it on your personal laptop. Please do that. Okay, that's very important. Then and only then the real fun is there. Okay, it's not like just your guys are coming here watching me and just going back. No, you need to do it. You need to make your hand dirty. That's very important. Okay, fine guys. Okay, let's connect tomorrow. We'll continue this VI editor again. Thanks. Bye bye. And if you have any trouble while doing it now, please reach out to the support team. Okay, they'll provide you. Thank you.